Hi folks, it's Evo here from Thundermist Lure Company, and welcome to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. You know, one of our very first episodes we ever did was how to fillet a pike, because pike are full of Y bones, but we've got a way to easily fillet a pike where you're going to get 5 boneless fillets. Now that very first video was done in poor quality, but now we've got a better camera, so we're going to redo it right now for you. Let's get ourselves 5 boneless fillets. Okay, now when we fillet this pike, I'm going to actually sit him on his belly just like this, as opposed to on the side, and I'll show you why. Because pike have bones that are going up this way, but they don't go all the way up to the top of the skin here. They stop just short, and that's where we're going to get the first fillet, is right off the top here. So basically, cut right from behind the head, go down about an inch, and then you'll feel, and you'll probably be able to hear, I'm just cutting along the tops of those bones, just like that. And if you go right to the back tail fin, or this tail fin right here, come right up at it, there's our first boneless fillet right there. Now what I want you to see here is, this is the bone structure I was talking about. They have one bone right up the middle, and we got a little bit of wind happening here, so let's just, there we go. So we have the one bone right up the middle, and then you can see here, you see there, that's another bone right here. That white, that's another line of bones, and you see here, that's another line of bones right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a fillet now on the other side of that bone. So we're gonna run just on the outside of that bone here with the knife. Just run it right along the outside of that bone, just like so. Okay, there we go. And once you've got it started, you can just kind of work your way along just like this, very easily, and you're gonna get one nice steak here off the side. Oh, we got a windy day and we got newspapers all over, folks. Okay, so like I say, go right down to the bottom of the belly along those bones. There we go. Okay, and then simply just cut along the belly like so. There we go. There's another boneless fillet. So we got one off the top, one off the side, and this is all bones here. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Flip them over. We've got that ridge of bone right here, right there. So just take your knife and just go along the outside of that ridge of bones, just like that, and work your way just along the edge, just like so. It's very easy to do, and your knife can follow along the rib cage there very easily and very nicely. So same thing, you work your way right down to the belly, and then cut along the belly and get your other fillet. Okay, no bones in that fillet either. So we got 3 nice steaks there, but we still have two more fillets to get. And where you're going to get them, folks, is right here on this back end of the tail. So right here, if you go right from the butt end of the fish, because there's bones in here, but if you start on the other side of the butt end of the fish, go straight down till you hit the fin, and then all you do is turn the knife and run it right along that bone, and there's your next boneless fillet. In fact, you can keep it right on there and just de-skin it right then and there. There we go. There's your 4th boneless fillet. Flip it over, same thing on the other side. So cut straight down, turn the knife, flip it over, get your boneless fillet. There you go, right there. There's 2, so there's 2 there and 3 there. Now, what you're left with, this carcass, what you can do, nothing needs to go to waste. All you do is remove the inners, just get rid of all the inners. You can cut this carcass right there. You can use this piece here, and what that is great for, folks, you can use it to make yourself a nice soup base because it makes a great soup stock. So nothing needs to go to waste. Or if you want, you can play around and try to get the meat out from between those Y bones, but you know what? It makes a great base for soup stock. And then with the other fillets, like I say, with these steaks now, you just do the same thing. Just take your knife, run it just underneath the skin to get the skin off and get it started here. Okay, and then very simply you just take your knife and run it between the skin and the fillet, just like that. There you go. And now you've got a boneless, skinless fillet right there. So I'm going to do the same thing to these other two, and I will have myself 5 boneless, skinless pike fillets. And if you've never had pike, I got to tell you folks, it's right up there with walleye and perch for me. It is absolutely excellent, excellent tasting, and you've seen how easy it is to clean. Very, very simple, quick, easy, and you got yourself nice boneless fillets. I want to thank you ever so much for tuning in to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. And if you haven't yet, give pike fishing a try. It's not only fun, but very rewarding. Till next time, good luck and good fishing. Oh, and P.S., yes, you can take the cheeks off the pike as well. Just take your knife, poke it through the cheek, swing it right around, and you've got yourself a nice tasty little morsel right there. Cheeks are actually very, very good eating. Same thing on the other side. Nothing but a pure bonus with the cheeks.